Good morning, stars. Welcome back to the SAA Morning Report. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Rachel. Here's what's happening around school this week.
On Monday, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade go on a music trip from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Heron House. There's a boys and girls basketball tryouts from 4:30 to 5:30 here at school.
Also, on Monday, 3rd, 4th, and 5th all have their fall performances at Glenridge. 3rd and 4th perform from 6 o'clock to 6:40, and 5th performs from 7:15 to 8 o'clock.
Tuesday is retakes for anyone who missed picture day.
There was also practice for boys and girls basketball from 4:15 to 5:45. At 6 o'clock that night, there was middle school back to school night.
On Wednesday, there was a boys and girls basketball practice from 4:15 to 4:45.
Thursday, there was hearing screening for kindergarten from 4:15 to 5:45. There was boys and girls basketball practice. Also on Thursday is the International Fair from 4:30 to 6:30.
Friday's the end of the first grading period, so make sure you have good grades.
Miss G's third graders recently had their class elections.
Here's some few words from our president and vice president.
Why should you vote for me to be your class president? Let me tell you, I have many good qualities. So I'm asking you to elect me for third grade class president so we can make learning fun and exciting. This message has been approved by Anaya Chapman. Vote for me.
I'm very helpful to people who need it. I will always think of your idea. I will always try to be fair with your ideas. I will never try to be mean.
I feel I should be class president because I can help you on your work. I can also help you up if you fall down. I would do absolutely anything to make sure everybody is happy with my choices. I love you all. You are all the best thing that has ever happened to me. I thank you all for being my friends. This is for you.
This week's teacher feature is 6th grade teacher named Miss Bergen. We sent a correspondent to speak with her.
Hi, Miss Bergen. Thank you
Oh, there you are.
Thank you for allowing us to have this time with you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was born in the state of Rhode Island, which is not an island, and it's the smallest state in the country. I went to college at Texas A&M University, which is the best school in the country, as you can see from the young men and women marching behind me. After that, I became an Army officer, and I've lived on 4 different continents and have traveled to 25 different countries. Oh, 26, I forgot Russia. And then I left the Army and I worked for FedEx, and I was a pilot and a manager, and then I started teaching.
Wow. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for about 10 years.
Wow. This year you're teaching 6th grade, correct?
Yes, I am.
What are you focusing on this year?
Well, in social studies, we're focusing on ancient cultures. So, and then in language arts, we're focusing on, right now our section is about fear, which is a lot of fun. And then I have a creative writing class, which is actually my favorite class. And they get to write about everything that interests them.
Considering you've been around the world, what brought you to SAA?
I really like teaching at an art school. I believe that the kids there are much more focused because they have another discipline to work on, and I think that it's a lot more fun because they're more creative.
Wow. What is your favorite subject to teach?
My favorite subject is social studies.
Thank you for allowing us to interview you.
Abracadabra!
Thanks. And next week we will have another teacher feature.
And now it's time for
Birthdays! In second grade, Noah, and in 8th grade, Delaney, both on the 18th.
We are working hard on making this Halloween special on the news, so be sure not to miss it.
This week's bonus question is about Miss Bergen. What college did she go to?
Turn in your answer to Mr. Cosi or Mr. Goldman for a special prize.
And
That's all the news we have for this week, stars. See you all around SAA, stars.